Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sykeston Fieldhouse for the 15th annual SEMO Conference Tournament. This is our second session of the day featuring number 7 seed New Madrid County Central against the number 2 seeded Jackson Indians. And here are the starting lineups for the New Madrid County Central Eagles. 6-foot junior, number 10, Shamar Williamson. 5'11" senior, number 12, Kylan Minner. 6'4" junior, number 22, Marcellus Phillips. 5'11" junior, number 40, Kenyon King. 6'7" senior, number 54, Donnie Brown. The Eagles are coached by Lennis McFerrin. And now the starting lineups for the Jackson Indians. 6'2" junior, number 11, Quinn Scott. 6'3" junior, number 12, Elliot Cowell. 6'5" junior, number 22, Nick Wazalewski. 6'3" senior, number 32, Luke Murley. 6'8" sophomore, number 33, Clayton Ernst. The Indians are coached by Darren Scott.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back here to afternoon session at the Sykeston Fieldhouse as we are on game number 3 of this first day of the 2020 SEMO Conference. This is the 15th annual SEMO Conference Tournament. I'm Chris Hotchkiss alongside my partner, Jeff Limbaugh. We'll be bringing you each and every game this entire week across SPS TV and the Sykeston Senior High YouTube channel. Glad you're here with us today. Jackson Indians win the tip, and congrats to the Jackson Indians football team with a very convincing 42-7 victory today in the Class 5 state championship.
Dominated everybody, didn't they, Chris?
No doubt about it.
Bring home a state title to Jackson.
Running clock in the state title. That's very impressive. Congratulations to the Indians. They won the boys soccer state championship and football now. That's a very good feat to win both of those in the same season. First bucket of the game is by Marcellus Phillips of New Madrid. They lead here early, 2-0. New Madrid comes in as the number 7 seed. Jackson, the number 2 seed on the season.
Jackson played a game earlier against Fort Zumwalt North.
I believe they got a
game in their belt.
Yeah, I believe they got a victory in that game, didn't they?
Yeah, about round 13, I believe. But I like this matchup, at least early on paper. It's a very much better New Madrid County Central team, mixing a lot of older guys with some of the new guys, and I look for big things out of the Eagles this year.
Of course, they've got the Hall of Famer coach, Lennis McFerrin. Darren Scott at the coaching duties for Jackson.
2 of the bigger players in the tournament you'll see in this game. Number 54 in green, Donnie Brown from New Madrid County Central, and the 6'8" sophomore, number 33 in white, Clayton Ernst.
I remember Ernst last year, his freshman season. Baseline jumper off the mark for Ernst. Couldn't get it to go.
Jackson's always the biggest team in this tournament.
They are.
Every year. About some full court pressure for Jackson. A little 3-quarter pressure.
A little 2-2-1, full court press. Eagles being very patient offensively early in this game. Nice look by Donnie Brown. But a shot is rejected there by Ernst. I think they should have put it up a little quicker. That gave Ernst a chance to come over. And
he doesn't need any help being 6'8", but that didn't get the quick shot off. Helped with the block.
New Madrid playing that hard man-to-man defense and a nice backdoor bucket for Luke Murley.
So we told a couple of football players are on the basketball team.
Right.
So Jackson get them added to their roster probably during this tournament.
Luke Murley, he was the goalie for the state champions soccer team.
I was going to say, I guess Jackson's in the early lead for the SEMO Ball Cup, would you say, with 2 state champions already?
I'd say they're in the early lead for something statewide.
Yeah, for a cup.
I saw a tweet earlier that they are the first public school in state history to win soccer and football in the same season.
Something to be proud of.
Hard to the basket, couldn't get it to go, but the follow is good for Jones.
There's one of the good-looking freshmen for New Madrid County Central.
6'5" freshman.
This freshman class that they got, we'll see some of them up on varsity right now, but they're really something. Everybody tells me I haven't got a chance to watch them together as a team, but I don't think anybody got within 20 of them ever.
In junior high.
Right.
Good defense down there by the Eagles.
Donnie Brown showing his range from way out there.
He can knock that shot down. Didn't make that one, but he can make it. He's confident. 3-pointer, got it to go. Minner. 5'11" senior guard for Coach McFerrin.
I want to say Coach McFerrin didn't get back in it to lose.
No.
He's been, this touted class is coming up, and they got a Hall of Fame coach to lead it. I think basketball at New Madrid County Central is definitely on the rise. Had a good football team as well.
They did. Corner 3, got it to go. Luke Murley. He's got all 5 points here early for Jackson. 3:20 left here. First quarter action.
Good attack.
Yeah, good scoop and score there for Williamson. Hey, we do have the email open if you want to send us an email, webcast at sykestonr6.org. We'd like to hear from you. That's webcast at sykestonr6.org. We'll be here for each and every game. If you'd rather come watch in person, it's a digital ticketing this year. You got to go on the website, Sykeston's website.
You get that on your phone and
Yep, you can.
get that on your phone and come in with it. Show your
right.
phone to the
Show
ladies
the
at the gate.
QR code. They'll scan it, and you'll get right in. Digital ticketing for each and every night. We're at 50% capacity in the field house. It holds about 2,000, so they're letting about 1,000 folks in, give or take a few.
That in itself is sad.
Yeah. I'm glad we're here, at the end of the day. But, yeah, I wish I'm like you. It'd be nice to have a packed field house. It was kind of weird watching Sykes and Charleston play and only be at 50% capacity.
And it will cost the schools money because they split it in
Right.
9 ways, so it's just added gate revenue that's not there to share amongst all the schools.
Right. We did have some sponsors step up and help with that loss. You'll see some logos on your screen throughout the game. Those are some businesses in and around our community that help out with some of those costs.
Strong take by another freshman, 14's B.J. Williamson. And he took that coast to coast in a couple of seconds.
He got fouled, and he's going to be rewarded with 2 upcoming free throws.
Williamson, a good New Madrid County Central name.
Off on the first one. He'll get a second. Eagles lead it 11-5. He got that second to go, so 1 for 2. Trying to get position. He'll kick it out. Open three in a corner. Left it short. Rebound, New Madrid County Central. All right, spin move, but couldn't finish.
He pulled every move out of the hat, but couldn't finish.
Yeah.
What a pretty move.
And they're going to get a double dribble on Indians and another turnover. Gives it back to New Madrid.
That was Shamar Williamson. Got a B.J. Williamson, the freshman, on the Eagles.
Left-hand floater wouldn't go there for Jones. Little hand check out front. That's going to be on Williamson.
Williamson, his first team foul, number 2.
Eagles quick and deeper than they normally been.
Yeah, they list 3 freshmen on their roster that we have here for the tournament. There's one of those freshmen getting a steal. He's going to be fouled on the floor, so it'll be the ball out of bounds.
Kind of slowed down to make sure he got that foul, didn't he? Trying to get that contact. You see those players trying to get that and-in-one.
And we get our first timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 1:05 left, first quarter action. New Madrid County Central on top of Jackson, 12-5. Donnie Brown to take it out just to the left of his bucket. And a quick 2 coming out of that timeout to Jones.
Freshman with 4. Too easy. Just kind of like they surprised Jackson. Quick as they got it in and got it to bucket.
And another steal by Williamson. And we get another foul. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, shooting free throws. That's where the Eagles hold the advantage. They're going to be quick, and you put that ball in front of anybody with quick hands, they're going to take it from you, just like the freshman did Williamson for the Eagles.
Winner of this game will play Sykeston Wednesday night at 7:30, so it will be the nightcap game on Wednesday at 7:30. And he got both of them, did Williamson. Lead up to 11 now, biggest lead of the game.
Williamson with 3, all from the free throw line. Great ball pressure by the Eagles. That's typical Lennis McFerrin team.
Yeah, you better have some good guards when you're playing Coach McFerrin that can handle the ball.
Eagles trying to close this quarter on a good note and can't do it with the turnover.
Yeah, turn it over less than 10 seconds. You know, Coach McFerrin didn't want to see that. They didn't want to give Jackson another chance here in the latter part of this first quarter.
That's an open look.
Corner three, good by Blaine Harris, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. New Madrid County Central leads Jackson 16-8. Back after this 60-second break, you're watching the 2020 SEMO Conference Tournament on SPS TV. Jackson Indian basketball to start second quarter action.
Big bucket by Jackson to close that quarter, Chris. Took advantage of the turnover, got a three, and then they have the ball to start the quarter, so they get on a run here.
And we're going to get a foul after a steal by Ruff. That's another one of those freshmen out there.
That's Wazlewski just kind of could have made that tackle for the Jackson football team right there. I like Wazlewski. He can jump out of the gym, and he plays with a little chip on his shoulder.
He
There's
does.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm like that too. We remember him from years past.
Yeah.
I like the way he plays out there. I'm with you, partner. Donnie Brown came away with it. Mid-range jumper, couldn't get it to go. Follow wouldn't go. A third opportunity, and
Eagles keep getting those second and third chances. You got to like their chances in the game because Jackson's got a distinct height advantage on them.
again, that was another freshman out there. Jadis Jones was getting those offensive rebounds and trying to get the
I
putback.
really like him. You could tell. What is he, left-handed too? Yeah. He's already got 5.
He'll get a second free throw after that first made one. Couldn't get that one to go. Good hands there by Donnie Brown.
Carey, good call right in front of the ref. Eagles didn't get to play in the Riverbend, Chris. One of the hardships of the COVID world we're in. All the out-of-state teams, they just decided not to play.
Yeah, that's a good early season. You know, it's not a tournament. It just, a little 2-day kind of shootout event where you get matched up.
I love going down there. They put on a good tournament in New Madrid. It's close, and you get to watch some of the teams from around the area, plus the local teams as well. Kind of start the season off, but canceled this year.
Donnie Brown is spotted for 3, too hard off the mark. We're going to get a foul off the ball.
That's our boy Wazlewski.
Yes, Wazlewski.
Shoved the defender going after the rebound. Coach Scott's going to leave him in, though.
Our good buddy Jeff Ross is watching online.
Yeah, he's watching these freshmen. Jeff probably had a part in rebuilding these guys.
Listen, we can't give Rossi too much credit here, can we? Nah, he does a good job. I'm just teasing with you.
He's one of my favorite Richland Rebels of all time.
Wazlewski with that board. He looks to start this break here. And Murley finishes it. Quickly back are the Eagles, and 2 more free throws coming up.
Tell you, Donnie Brown, what a good passer for 6'7", Chris. He can step back and hit that three, hit that 15-foot jumper. You can post him up, and then that pass right there, hitting Jones Jadis streaking toward the basket like he did.
I got some clarification. It's Jadis Jones. Is how
Jones.
Jadis Jones is how you say it.
That's why we got.
Jeff Ross for us. That's exactly right, helping us out.
He looks like a player, Jeff.
Got them both. New Madrid County Central leads it 19-10. About 2 minutes gone here in this second quarter.
People will know that name before it's all said and done, Mr. Jones.
They'll know that name in this season. Right there, he gets a takeaway.
Oh.
And Coach Scott got a timeout. Boy, I guess he got it.
Far official underneath the other bucket. Lucky there.
That
saved on possession.
Yeah, the 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Yeah, so the far official on the very far end saw Coach Scott calling that timeout. He must have got it right before the strip and steal.
That Jadis Jones just took it out of his hand.
.5:59 left in this first half. New Madrid County Central leads it 19-10. Jackson Ball coming out of that timeout.
You got a little diamond in one. One of those old Coach McFerrin Charleston Day traps.
Count the bucket and the foul.
About Murley, he's kind of been the offensive stalwart for Jackson already with 9 points, 9 out of their first 12.
He'll try to complete the three-point play, and he does.
Looks like a good soccer goalie. Like I would know soccer goalies,
yeah.
But I mean, got some length. I'm going by like Clark Stewart, somebody like that I know that used to play goalie.
And a block from behind, and we're going to get a tie-up.
Good call there.
He had to stay with New Madrid County Central.
Blaine Harris stepped in from behind. It was a good call. Indians getting closer. Eagles yet to have a field goal here. We're almost 3 minutes through second quarter.
And they're going to get a travel, and they turn it over to the Eagles. About that end of that Mizzou-Arkansas game, that was a good one. Tigers got them a win in a rivalry game. Bucket by Ernst on the far end.
Ended up being a field goal by the freshman kicker for Mizzou, I hear.
You're a fan of that freshman kicker, aren't you?
I'm for any guy that put points on the board for Mizzou.
And beats Arkansas. New Madrid County Central fans getting a little upset. They were wanting a couple calls down there, not getting it, and a three back the other way.
When Scott, Coach Darren Scott's son, hits his first bucket, and it's a 1-point Eagle lead. It was 8 at the end of the quarter. And this Eagle squad needs a bucket back.
4:35 and counting here in this second quarter. Donnie Brown step back three. He answers right back.
No hesitation. Caught it and shot it.
Yeah.
Gotta like it.
Donnie Brown's got that kind of range. Corner three off the mark. Brown clears the board.
Oh, pretty.
Nice move. Couldn't finish. Could Williamson, but it sure was a pretty move. And another bucket by Cal. Lead back to 2 now for New Madrid County Central. 22-20, inside 4 minutes here. First half action.
Good competitive 2-7 game.
Donnie Brown lined up for a 3. That one was halfway down and came back out. Foul out front. I believe that's probably going to be on Brown.
Donnie Brown's one of those guys we've watched grow up here from the SEMO conference. Already a senior. Got a lot slimmer and improved his game as each season went through. That's his second foul, though, and he'll take his first rest of the game.
Turnaround jumper off the mark. Cleared by Jones.
Guy got down there in traffic and just had to throw it up. It's going to be on Phillips over the back.
That's a 15 foul against the Eagles. Walking it across the timeline is Winborn.
3 could give Jackson their first lead, maybe for the game, at least in a long time.
No, it would be their first lead. Jackson is yet to lead in this game. Good block down there. He stayed right with it. Did Ernst and got the bucket.
6'8", you don't want to pass it when you're 2 foot from the bucket. You want to take it up, as Ernst did.
New Madrid looks to slow it down here a little bit. Tie ball game. 2:30 left. I didn't see the call. It was right here.
Jones touched the ball, and he's standing out of bounds on the block. It went to him in his hands.
Okay. I was sitting down. It was right underneath me. I'm going to stand up to see that baseline right underneath us. Still tied. Indians can take their first lead of the game right here if they can score. And we're going to get a walk on Murley.
Jackson done a lot better job handling the pressure, and that's allowed them to get some decent shots and get back into this game.
Floater, got it to go. Williamson, that's his second bucket of the game. New Madrid County Central regains the lead. 24-22. We got a good one here. 2-7 matchup. Jackson the 2. New Madrid County Central the 7. 3 ball for the lead off the mark. Saved into the hands of New Madrid County Central. Coach McFerrin to yell out what he wants, and he's going to get a corner 3. Tip wouldn't go. And a travel. That was a good call on Williamson. Kind of forced it a little bit, got in there, and a little bit out of control.
It was Jadis Jones, the freshman, sliding down the lane, trying to slam that thing back with the left hand. He's a tough guy. He's out on this press in this 1-2-2. They got Jones out front, and you got to do a lot of passing to get it over his hand.
Jackson in a little bit of trouble here, and they're going to turn it over. 1 minute to go. See how New Madrid wants to play this. Skip it cross court.
Darren playing defense over there.
He is, isn't he?
He's on the court.
I've noticed it a couple times. 12-foot jumper wouldn't go. Cleared by the Indians. That was Ernst with that rebound. And they give it right back. And we're going to get a charge. And the Eagle faithful who are in the house stand up, and they like that.
Player control foul, so no free throws. I thought it was the right call.
It was on Quinn Scott. That was his first. I'm assuming that's Darren's boy. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes,
I
Darren's
thought
boy.
so. 20 seconds. Will New Madrid hold for the last shot? You got the 2-point lead in the ball. They'll put up a 3 off the mark. Tip back out. Now they'll control. 10 seconds. Jadis, hard to the bucket. Couldn't get it to go.
Oh.
And that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. New Madrid County Central leads it 24-22. We'll step aside for this break at halftime. You're watching the 2020 SEMO Conference Boys Basketball Tournament on SPS TV. Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Limbaugh back here at the half. New Madrid County Central leads Jackson 24-22. Here's Jeff with some first half stats.
Starting for Jackson, Luke Mertley led the way. He's the only player in double digits at the halfway point. He's got 10, 4 points for Clayton Ernst, 3 points each for Blaine Harris and Quinn Scott, and 2 points for Elliott Cow. For the Jackson total of 22. Jackson was only 1 for 1 from the free throw line so far this afternoon. For the Eagles, they end up with 6 players in the scoring column. The freshman Jadis Jones led the way. He's got 7. 5 for Donnie Brown, 4 for Shamar Williamson, 3 points each for Kylan Minner and B.J. Williamson. And Marcellus Phillips rounds out the Eagles scoring with 2 points. New Madrid County Central was 6 for 8 from the free throw line there in that half. Eagles led by 16-8 at the end of the first quarter, but Jackson with a good second quarter outscored New Madrid County Central 14-8 to cut the deficit down to 2 here at the half. Foul trouble on the Eagles side, Donnie Brown with 2. Nobody else in any serious foul trouble at all.
Got a good one going here. The 2 and 7 matchup. The winner of this game, we hadn't talked about that. The winner of this game will move on to championship semifinal action and take on the Sikeston Bulldogs on Wednesday at 7:30. Sikeston's the 6th seed. They pulled an upset on the number 3 seed Charleston earlier today in our morning session.
Charleston playing with some COVID problems.
Right.
So I don't know how much an upset that would call it.
Yep.
2 rivals, but Charleston with 3 starters out with COVID precautions, so it's still a win.
Part of the 2020 season is you just have to overcome that adversity, and you're going to have times when people's out. I guarantee you every team's going to experience it. It's just how you deal with it. Shot off the mark, it's going to go out of bounds.
That's 100% true that every team's going to end up dealing with it.
There's no doubt about it. I know the Sikeston Lady Bulldogs dealt with it during their SEMO conference tournament. 3 ball lined up, rattled it home. Did Quinn Scott.
Eagles won the charge. He ended up costing them a 3 ball.
I think they should have got the charge. That 3 gave Jackson their first lead of the game, 25-24. New Madrid County Central, I was just getting ready to say, looking to regain the lead, and then they turn it over.
Can't lob it in there against the 6'8 Ernst.
And another bucket by Ernst. That got Coach McFerrin up off the floor. I think he wants to take a timeout, and he wants to talk to the officials and not his team. He's not even going to his huddle whatsoever. He's asking for the official to come over and talk to him. He thinks there was 2 charge calls right down there in the same area. Didn't get either one of them, so he's going to let his assistants take care of coaching up the team, and he's going to have a talk with the official. It was very cordial, though. .6:55 left here in this third quarter. Jackson leads New Madrid County Central 27-24.
Good timeout, even though he wanted to talk to the ref, but Eagles started off sluggish, and you can't start a quarter against a good team off bad. You get down for the first time, and that's what the Eagles are, down by 3, and it's going to be Jackson's ball. Or is it Eagles' ball?
Yeah, it's New Madrid's ball. (27-24). Very patient here offensively are the Eagles. Jackson staying in that zone. And a block by Ernst. And here come the Indians. Nice steal there by Jadis.
6'5", Chris.
Yeah.
Wonder how much he'll grow.
If you're a New Madrid fan, you hope quite a bit. If you're not a New Madrid fan, you hope he's done growing already as a freshman. Donnie Brown knocks down the baseline jumper.
They needed that bucket. Donnie now with 7 for the Eagles.
27-26.
It'll be Jackson's ball on the side. Scott's jumper won't go. Prayer not answered for the junior Williamson. 1 point Indian lead still. 3 minutes in. Good pass. Blocked again by Murley, though. Murley's been a force. Deflected, couple blocks in this quarter. It'll stay with the Eagles.
We're trying to regain the lead here midway in this third quarter. Magic County Central led by double digits about midway in that, or late in that first quarter.
Jadis Jones now with 9 to lead the Eagles in scoring.
They'll retake the lead. 28-27. And a steal. And another bucket. B.J. Williamson and Coach Scott wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:37 left third quarter action. New Madrid County Central leads at 30-27. Jackson ball coming out of that timeout. They can cut it to 1 with a bucket or tie it with a 3. Quinn Scott trying to tie it. Shot an air ball out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Eagles.
Dexter and Notre Dame right after this one. 15 minutes exactly after this one.
4-5 matchup. You saw Notre Dame take out Charleston on Thursday night. You were impressed, partner.
Yeah, I love Notre Dame plays well. They're going to be fun to watch. Pass the ball, share the ball. And they got LeGrand. He's a player.
Corner 3, good by King. We talked
basket for King.
You and I were talking before this game off air. You know, when's the last time you've seen Sykes in a 6 seed in the SEMO Conference Tournament? On the flip side of that, it seems like almost every year Dexter is in that 8-9 matchup, and the Bearcats come in as the 5 seed this year.
Yeah. They can make a statement at that 5 seed, show people they belong. They're returning a lot of guys. Maybe 4 starters return for Coach Chad Allen.
That foul was on Cal, his first. 2 free throws coming up here for King. That was the first foul on either team in this third quarter. Already half of it gone. Lead up to 7. So I believe this is a 10-0 run right now. It was 27-24 at one time. And then Coach called that timeout,
They've been handling the pressure not very good.
making an 11-0 run.
Foul away from the ball. On the Eagles, I guess.
Second on B.J. Williamson. And they force another turnover, do the Eagles.
That's what's keeping New Madrid County Central in it. They're just playing good defense, forcing the bad turnover at the inopportune time.
Foul on the floor before the shot.
Foul on the Indians, Blaine Harris, his second. Team foul number 2.
Floater in the lane, no good. Cal with the board.
Wazlowski made him alter his shot on that. Good extra pass.
Yeah, corner 3, couldn't knock it down, could Harris though. And a turnover there by Williamson. (35-27). New Madrid County Central leads it. Just over 3 minutes left here in this third quarter. 2-7 matchup. Jackson the 2 seed. New Madrid County Central the 7. And they call a jump ball. He took it from him, but they called a jump first.
You have to wait till Monday night to get the first look at the number 1 seed of this tournament.
Cape Central Tigers. Everybody will have played today except for Cape Central.
Foul on the Indians, Blaine Harris, his third. Team foul number 3.
Tigers lost a lot, but still the number 1 seed. Got the big Williams kid. I'm sure I'm missing somebody else.
Yeah. And we're going to get a foul.
Foul on the Indians, Cade Winborn, his first. Team foul number 4.
That's the 4th team foul now against Jackson. So after not having a foul for the first 4 minutes, they've had 5 between the teams in the last couple. And we get a timeout by Coach McFerrin. He wants to talk it over. We'll take it with him. 2:37 left in this third quarter. New Madrid County Central leads it 35-27. Donnie Brown triggers it in to Jones. Didn't get the initial, but he got the tip.
Stayed with it, didn't he, with the left hand?
Did a good
Another
job.
Quick bucket on an out-of-bounds play.
And another turnover and a bucket for Williamson. And now Coach Darren Scott wants to take a timeout. So that lead is ballooned up to 12 now.
Darren's down to 1 timeout, still with 2:22 left in the third quarter.
Ooh, I did not realize that. He's got 1 timeout left. Was that a full timeout?
Yep.
We'll take it with him then. 2:22 left. New Madrid County Central leads it 39-27. Jackson basketball coming out of that timeout. They trail by 12 here after leading by 3. I think that's a 15-0 run for New Madrid County Central after that quick timeout and little talk that Coach McFerrin had earlier.
Got up in the air, got contested, called for the walk. Yeah, I think you're right, Chris. I think you nailed it earlier. Jackson started the quarter well, but it's been a bad quarter since.
And there's a steal. Couldn't get the bucket to go. It's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Eagles. Boy, just quick hands by those guards down there. When Scott will check in, they'll give Murley a breather. Donnie Brown, corner 3 off the mark.
How many offensive rebounds this New Madrid County got against a much taller Jackson team?
Quite a few. Jones couldn't get that to go, and he's going to get called for the foul on the loose ball.
His second. Only the second team foul in New Madrid County.
Team foul number 2.
Jackson yet to get across the timeline. Now they do. Corner 3 up off the mark. Airballed it. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. I think it's going to go against Donnie Brown, and it will.
That's 3 down on Donnie. They can kneel it for him.
Yeah, need to keep an eye on that. The big senior, 6'5" senior. Corner 3, short. Loose ball. And it's going to be tied up in the possession arrows with the Indians.
Wazlewski and Scott ran into each other, and if you're anybody running into Wazlewski, you lost that battle. They'll tend to Quinn Scott. Ankle maybe, looks like.
He's favoring that ankle a little bit. Or is he reaching for his knee? Kind of hard to tell as he comes off. Sykes and Trainer come over and check on him.
And he tells him, son, don't run into Wazlewski anymore.
That's the advice he gave him, you think?
All right, that's what I'd tell him. Stay away from your own guy on 22.
High arcing 3, got it to go. Did Elliott Cow.
Cuts it down to single digits. Jackson will need a stop here. Final minute of the quarter.
Madrid County Central looks to take a little air out of the ball. Inside a minute to go.
Typical Coach McFerrin fashion.
They lead at 39-30. Tickets still available for the nightcap if you'd like to come out and watch. Digital ticketing this year in the 15th annual SEMO Conference Tournament. 50% capacity is what we're seating at. About 1,000 getting in for each night. Donnie Brown trying to answer with a 3. Couldn't get it to go, but got his offensive board. Swung it around. That 3 too hard off the mark. Another chance. Drives in. Took the contact. Couldn't get it to go. And finally, Jadis Jones with the follow.
4 chances.
Jadis with the steal. 3 at the buzzer. No good. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. New Madrid County Central leads Jackson 41-30. Back after this 60-second break, you're watching the 2020 SEMO Conference Tournament on SPS TV.
Two things quick, Chris, before we start this fourth quarter that stand out to me. Jackson's only shot one free throw in the game. That tells me they haven't been pounded it in, haven't got the inside presence where they hold the advantage. And the way that the New Madrid County Central guards have made it so tough for Jackson even to get into any type of offense.
And I've been impressed with a couple of these freshmen for the Eagles. In particular, Jadis Jones.
Coach McFerrin used that 7 seed and
Yeah.
probably played it up during practice.
Oh, you know he did. Donnie Brown, corner three, got it. High arcing shot by the senior. 6'7" senior, Donnie Brown.
Got 10 now. It's just hard even getting it in bounds against this Eagle squad.
Missed the bucket, did Ernst trying to save it. It couldn't do it, and it's going to be Eagle basketball.
Scott back in the game, so whatever was ailing him is a lot better. And everything that hit that bucket did Williamson.
And they're going to get a travel. That was good D by Ruff coming up and made the Jackson player take an extra step.
New Madrid County Central outscored Jackson in that third quarter, Chris, 17-8.
Wow.
Remember, Jackson started off so strong in the quarter.
It was a 4-0 start, I believe. But then it was all New Madrid County Central after that. They're trying to pull the second upset of the day. Sykeston pulled the first one with the 6 seed taking out the 3 seed. And the 7's trying to win it here.
Eagles have played great defense. I got them for 8 fouls in the entire game, Chris. 8 fouls, so against a much taller Jackson squad. That's how good a defense they play. Held the Indians to 30 points here in this fourth quarter. And another bad turnover. There's Jackson's final timeout.
Wow, 6:35 left in the game. New Madrid County Central leads at 44-30. .635 left in this game. New Madrid up by 14.
Jackson out of timeout, so
Yeah.
it's suited up, boys, and let's play from here on. I can't help you.
Foul out front on Quinn Scott.
Jadis Jones just helps him. You know, he's a big 6'5". He can dribble the ball. He can pass the ball. He's left-handed. Just what a compliment to, like, your 5-star recruit that you get to bring up, and he contributes as a freshman. Good pass.
Yeah, great.
Excellent.
Yeah, inside to Phillips.
Phillips with 4. Lead at 16. Might be the biggest of the night.
I think it is the biggest of the night. With 6 minutes left here. Big 3 up on its way. Got it to go. Elliott Cow.
Back-to-back threes from that spot for Cal. They needed that bucket, did the Indians. Coach McFerrin like to take off about a minute every time he's down on his end on offense, I would imagine.
Yeah. Got this big lead. Why not? Pass a little too hot to handle. Turnover gives it back to the Indians.
But he should have.
Nice block there, yeah, Wazalewski.
Got to see how high he can jump, and he can. I don't know how many turnovers Jackson has, but it's a lot.
When Scott couldn't get that one to go, and he's going to get the foul.
Frustration foul on Quinn after missing that shot. 16th foul I got on Jackson.
Next foul against them, and New Madrid will be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
Here comes Jones helping out, getting the ball in bounds. I think I like that guy.
And a bucket on a nice dump off for Phillips.
Phillips with 4 in the quarter, now 6 in the game. Coming up on the halfway mark.
Foul out front. Oh, it must have been off the ball on Jackson. I didn't see what happened. He called that on Martin from Jackson.
Yeah, I missed that too. Way away from the ball, in front of the referee though. So, 17 foul, so was it an offensive foul? I guess, yeah. He didn't have the ball in his hand though.
No.
So no free throws.
And Jackson steals it right back. Nice up and under move and a bucket for Blaine Harris. That pass is thrown into the first row. And back-to-back possessions, New Madrid County Central gets a turnover before they can get a chance to put a shot up. You got the big lead. That's not what you want. You don't want to turn it over empty-handed. 3 ball, off the mark. Big rebound there. They're going to throw it away. Jackson saves it in. Loose ball. And that's going to go off.
The Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles, and stay with the Indians.
Kenyon King, he played well in that third quarter. Chris Alt had all 5 of his points in the quarter back in for the Eagles.
Corner 3 wouldn't go. Follow not there.
Oh, good block. That was Jaden Jones with that block.
I'm here to tell you, New Madrid County Central is not a 7 seed in this tournament.
Impressive, aren't they?
I know it's early season. I get it. It's hard to seed them. These coaches, vote on it. They do the best they can, but Coach McFerrin likes
They might be the most impressive team we've seen, right?
the talent that he has.
They play defense, very quick, smart. Got a good combination of seniors and young classmen. And they battle that offensive glass.
Yeah, good follow for Williamson.
He's got 8.
50-35. New Madrid County Central leads at 2:48.
Somebody from the Jackson side said, get it in quick. That's a lot easier said than done.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles are on you.
Winner of this game moves on to face Sykeston. Loser will drop to the consolation side, and we're going to get a block. And a couple free throws coming up for the Indians.
Gonna get it on King, trying to get that charge. Only the 14th foul, so no free throws yet.
Oh, no, I thought they said it was on the shot, but we'll call it on the floor. There's your shooter. Couldn't get it to go, though. Offensive rebound. Oh, and Jones wanted the tie-up. I don't think I blame him on that.
I don't know. Up high looked good, didn't it?
It did.
3 on Jones. I thought he got all ball up high. Might have got him down low.
Nonetheless, going to be 2 free throws coming up here for Murley. That first one went halfway down and popped back out. He'll get a second chance at it.
Murley had 10 points in that first half, Chris. Scoreless here in the second.
Congratulations to the football version of the Jackson Indians winning their first Class 5 state championship today. An impressive 42-7 victory over
I think they'll have a
Platte
celebration
County.
in Jackson.
I think they will. I think they've been
Should.
celebrating all week, and deservedly
All year.
so.
Class 5 champion.
Turbo clock at that. Your turbo clock in the Class 5 state championship game. Very impressive year for the Jackson Indians. Congrats to them.
Well, officially football, high school football ends today then.
It does. College football still going on. Mizzou got a nice win against Arkansas. Always good when you beat Arkansas.
Oh, he shoved him away, didn't he?
Couldn't get the bucket, but got the foul, and 2 free throws coming up here for Cal.
Freshman B.J. Williamson didn't like that. He wasn't going to give up no layup down on this end.
Team foul number 6. To the line for the Indians, number 12, Elliot Cal.
Cal got the first one.
Looking to get in double digits if he can hit this free throw. Will Cal.
And he got it.
So Jackson needs a couple of steals, things to go their way at the 2-minute mark. There's one thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, there you go. That's what you need right there. And we're going to get a charge call.
Got it on Murley.
That's going to go against Murley.
The Indians, Luke Murley, his first, team foul number 8. Timeout, New Madrid.
And Coach McFerrin wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 1:48 left in this game. New Madrid County Central leads Jackson 50-38. (50-38). New Madrid County Central leads and the ball. Jones did a good job getting that across. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. Digital ticketing this year. Each night, tickets will go on sale at noon on the day of the game. So if you're interested in coming to a game on Monday night at noon, they will go on sale. It's on the SykesandR6.org, the school's website. Just go to the athletic page. There's a little button there for you to click and buy your tickets. If you
Also,
don't want to go, or you can watch it on Sykeston's YouTube channel.
And SEMO Electric, Lloyd Rice's group.
That's right. They're
Got it. That's in the New Madrid County Central area in
Yep.
the, up the road all over Sykeston.
Local 25
Yeah.
on Go SEMO Fiber. They're tapping into our webcast here and broadcasting that. So appreciate Lloyd and his crew. They're going to say that's off New Madrid, and it's going to go back to Jackson. So lead down to 10 with 73 seconds left in this game. And a foul on Williamson, and 2 free throws coming up for Quinn Scott.
I'm hoping Lloyd's listening because I was debating whether to say this, but Lloyd, I need the MLB network on my cable. If SEMO Electric had the MLB, SEMO Co-op had the MLB network, that would be the #1 cable system in around. Showing high school sports, and then I get my Cardinal games and stuff, but I don't get the MLB network.
You're trying to work him, huh?
He knows I'm going to work him.
Makes 1 of 2, does Scott, so the lead's down to 9 now for the Eagles, 50-41.
He could use me on one of his commercials. I'll talk how good they are. Ooh.
And a charge.
You could see that happening about 10 steps before it was going to.
Yeah, one of
Jones was going to take it right at him.
one of the few mistakes you've seen the freshman made here.
He had it in his mind no matter what. He was going to the rack.
Coach McFerrin wanted him to bring it out and run a little clock. 50 seconds
it's down
left.
to 9. Jackson gets a couple threes here.
Here's a corner 3. Couldn't get that to go. Big rebound there for the Eagles. Almost stolen away. Coach McFerrin going to use another timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. That'll give us a chance to thank Coach Steve Beidler and all his crew. They do a great job every game. They work hard. Coach Beidler, I know, he was up here all week long working to get everything ready for these broadcasts. We know with having a 50% capacity, you're going to have probably a little more viewership online this year, and him and his students, and also Ben Klein up here with us, being the technician for the week, the engineer. They do a great job.
We're going to be like a family time this thing's all over.
That's
from
right.
Saturday to Friday. Game every night, right?
2 games.
We'll take Sunday off.
We'll take Sunday off. Coach Andy McGill and all his crew here at Sykeston High School, they do a fabulous job of hosting this each and every year. This is the 15th annual SEMO Conference Tournament.
So it looks like the Indians and the Bulldogs are waiting a matchup Wednesday night.
That'll be a good one.
Be game number 2 Wednesday, and yeah, will be a good one. 6 versus 7.
Too hard
like
on
Chris
the first
talked
one.
about, you can't. I mean, these seeds are just for brackets, I guess, really. I mean, a lot of people gives us broadcasters something to talk about, but
Gives all the fans online something to talk about, too.
I'm impressed with the Eagles. They got a good squad. They're going to be a tough out. Class 3 with Charleston. They haven't really set the classes yet, have they, Chris?
No,
So,
they have not.
I mean,
Made 1 of 2, so the lead back up to 10.
that'll happen after the first of the year, maybe.
Yeah, I need to ask Coach McGill during the break how that'll take place. Step away 3, no good. New Madrid County Central rebounds. Forced a foul, and it's just a mere formality now.
What the final score will be. Yeah, going to be situated, and usually New Madrid County Central and Charleston could match up in districts, along with maybe even Kennett down there.
Yeah.
So that's a tough district to get out of. I watched Kelly play last night. They lost in overtime to Oran, so Kelly will be good around here.
Oran, that was their 4th consecutive Oran Invitational title, wasn't it?
Yep. Kelly was the number 1 seed, but Oran and Coach Joe Shoemaker won that one. These games, SEMO Conference, are big into the Christmas tournament seedings around here.
Foul by the Eagles. 2 free throws coming
New
up for
Madrid
the
County
Indians.
Central goes like Sykeston to a tournament in St. Louis area. I can't remember where Eagles are going, but I think I saw that. Jackson will go play at the Southeast Missourian Christmas tournament.
Sykeston always plays in the St. Dominic tournament right after Christmas.
You got Charleston already with 2 losses and Jackson with a loss here. Notre Dame might be that number 1 seed in the Cape tournament.
Foul with 9.2
Cape
seconds
Central,
left.
can't forget about the Tigers. They're up there.
Cape Central, the number 1 seed in this tournament, have yet to play. We'll see them on Monday night. They'll be taking on Poplar Bluff. That's our first game, Monday night, 6 o'clock.
Cape's usually a slow starter. They don't really have a great beginning of the year, but Coach Church always has them ready to play at district time. Eight for B.J. Williamson.
Made 1 of 2. Quinn Scott forced that 3. And New Madrid just needs to inbound it and let these last 2.5 seconds come off. And they're going to win it by a score of 54-42. So congratulations to Coach Lennis McFerrin and the New Madrid County Central Eagles. They will move on to semifinal action and play Sykeston on Wednesday night. Jackson will drop into the losers bracket. They don't know who they play yet, but they will play Tuesday night at 7:30.
Let me try to give them some scores for people 6.
We got a game on top next while Jeff is tallying up some stuff right there. We've got a 4-5 matchup. Notre Dame, the Bulldogs, are coming in as the 4 seed. They are taking on the Dexter Bearcats, who are the 5 seed.
Here we go for Jackson, Chris. He ended up with 3 players in double digits. They'll make that 2. Luke Murley led the way with 11, 10 for Elliott Cowell, 7 for Quinn Scott, 6 for Clayton Ernst, 5 for Blaine Harrison, 3 for Cade Wilburn for Jackson's total of 42 as the Indians end up 6 for 9 from the free throw line here tonight. For New Madrid County Central, they end up with as well 2 players in double digits. The freshman Jadis Jones led the way. He had 13, 10 for Donnie Brown, 9 for Shamar Williamson, 8 for B.J. Williamson, 6 points for Marcellus Phillips, 5 points for Kenyon King, and 3 points for Kylan Minner for the Eagle total of 54. New Madrid County Central was 12 for 14 from the free throw line here tonight. Good win, balanced scoring for the Eagles as 7 beats 2 here in the first round.
So that'll wrap it up for game number 3. We'll step aside for a quick break. We'll come back and we'll have the nightcap. You've been watching the 2020 SEMO Conference Basketball Tournament on SPS TV.